Hey guys, and welcome to my patch notes review for the Shadows Eve mods and Dragonite patch. So this is a very large patch, so let's just get right into it. Shadows Eve is back and even better. Pumpkin dungeons are sprouting in all biomes. Find a giant jack-o'-lantern and defeat these spooky intruders for candy corn. So whenever you find these dungeons, make sure that you do them. They are very important, and they can also make you a lot of flex if you're not in it for like the master and stuff like that. The hub is all Shadows Eve themed and includes the Shadowy Station inside a big pumpkin where candy corn can be used. So let's take a look at the new hub. So as you can see, it's got that nice Halloween theme. This is one of my favorite themes out of the year. I feel like they put the most effort into this one. So as you can see, it's all like darker themed. They brought back the peaceful biome because it's not summer anymore. They don't want the water everywhere. They have this spooky haunted mansion, which has no purpose besides being like a little spooky haunted mansion, which they added I think 2 years ago, if not last year. And then this is the pumpkin that they're talking about, where if you go in here, all three of these are the same Shadowy Station, and this is where you go to craft the Halloween themed things. So now you can craft and grow pumpkins once more, and you need pumpkins for the new dragon egg. You need 4,000 pumpkins, so make sure that you get those pumpkins going. You also need crystallized clouds, so you can farm those as well. The Spooky Time Mystery Box is now available at the Shadowy Station. It contains seasonally haunting recipes and the new Hyperactive Haunt and Bouncy Black Bat Mount. So that's the new Nightmare Mystery Box. It is now called Spooky Time Mystery Box. And I like how they did this because the Nightmare Mystery Box has the old items. As you can see, it says contains Rare Samantha Pet and Samantha Mount. And then this one, it doesn't have a chance to drop these. It's a completely separate loot table, which is awesome because for people that already played the game for the past couple years, we already have Samantha and Samantha. So if they just added the new stuff to the old box, that means we would be getting old stuff instead of the new stuff if we had the chance to do that. So I like how they did this. Like I said last Friday, I think this is the best way they could do it considering there's no vendors in the game. So that's awesome. I like that. Next up, the Sugar Crasher and Spirited Broomstick are added to the Shadowy Station as craftable, tradable mounts. So those are two new mounts. So if you did play last year, make sure you come back and craft these ones as well. They're pretty expensive. 300 candy corn is a lot of candy corn. And then the other one's 100. So not as much. But yeah, they're pretty expensive to craft, which is awesome. That's fine. That's fine. It's not extremely expensive. It's probably like 20k flux or something. I don't know. Maybe like 50k most. But you guys know what I mean. Log in every day for a Shadows Eve daily reward chest. This replaces the daily reward chest for the duration of the Shadows Eve event. But fear not, you have the same chances of getting rare drops as ever. As an uncommon drop, you may receive Penry's Fantatar mount. So I didn't get one today. I don't know why. I don't know if anyone else got one today, but I didn't get one. I just got the normal daily reward chest. But basically what they're saying, their little description there, is basically them just saying it has all the loot from the daily reward chest, except for this one has an additional common drop to be the new mount that they added for the box. So you're still going to get your Mega Flex tanks if you're that lucky, your Mega Chaos chests, your Stellar Gems, whatever. They didn't take anything out. They only added a single drop in. That is it. So people, they're trying to make sure that people don't go crazy and be like, now we can't get mega chests for the next month or so. They made sure to cover that, which is awesome. Avram did these patch notes, by the way. Avram should just do the patch notes. I know he's not the community guy, but these are the best patch notes I've ever read, like in terms of like the compactness of them or whatever. But moving on, the Fantatar is also available for credits during the event, although honestly, log in every day and you'll almost certainly get one, as is the returning Caskart Mag Rider. So this is awesome because for newer players like some of you guys might be, the Caskart was getting close to like 1 million flux there. This thing is super expensive. So they added it back, so that's going to drive the price down again. And then also, like they said, if you can't get a common drop, they of course it's real life money only, but if you just can't get a common drop, you can buy it for real life money. I don't know if they're tradable or not. I don't really feel like looking at the market right now, but it is there, plus the Caskart, so the Caskart should not be 1 million flux anymore. So that's awesome. Craft the Draco-Lantern Dragon Egg or pick it up in the new pack. So we already looked at the egg, but we can look at the new pack. There you go. We'll leave that there. this $10 pack, it comes with the dragon fully crafted. It comes with all the costumes and stuff. The costume packs are usually worth the money if you consider money per flux ratio, or like dollar per hour versus flux per hour. They are usually worth, so I can safely say this is probably worth your $10 if you want to buy this. You won't be making a mistake. But moving on, some new event objectives are now live. Once you complete the Diamond Dragonite objective, these will appear, or once that one expires next week. Complete them all to earn 10 Lapis Luck Bugs, 3 Empowered Gem Boxes, and the unique Bitten Kitten mount. So to get the 10 Lapis Luck Bugs, you need to kill 999 enemies. To get the 3 Empowered Gem Boxes, you have to attempt to level up a gem 100 times, meaning you can fail a gem 100 times and still get it. So just go craft up like shadows or something super cheap, or the rainbow ones. Also, the last one, to get the new mount, the Bitten Kitten mount, I think you need to do challenges. I can't remember, but that's how you get all those. Spooky things are afoot and afloat. Do you see ghosts? How suspicious. I don't know what that is, honestly. Maybe they're like new bosses out in the roaming world or something. This event will run through the end of October and culminate with a special bonus 9th live just for the logging in on October 28th, so make sure to log in that day. So I'm liking that so far. Easy to use modding. So it's now easier than ever to use community created mods to enhance your game. Simply place a .tmod file into the new mods folder in your Trove installation directory to mod your game. Enable and disable your added mods via the escape menu in game. So there you go, right there. You just click escape. Underneath settings is mods. And then I will be making a video showing how to find these new mods, and how to install them, just in case you don't know how to get to the Trove installation directory. So I will be having that video come out right after this one as soon as it's done. So look forward to that if you don't know how to install mods, or if you don't know how to install the newer mods and you're used to the override folder system, which I've made a video on in the past. So I will have a video on that today. Also, want to make a mod? Check out this great guide. So they link you to a Trove source guide on how to make mods if you want to make mods. Diamond Dragonite. You can now craft a Diamond Dragon Egg at the Dragon Crucible using Diamond Dragonite. So this is, you guys know, I've been waiting for this for 5 months. I have spent $200 on packs. I have opened... Where's my weapon? Why is my weapon hidden? Oh, it's because of lag. I have opened every single Power Gem box you could ever get for the past 5 months straight, and I have not gotten a single Diamond Dragon Egg. So this is going to be awesome. It does cost 400 Diamond Dragonites, so it's extremely expensive, but there's a few ways to obtain them. So Diamond Dragonite can be obtained via the new daily contest for Total Power Rank events, and also a very, very rare tradable world drop Diamond Dragonite Pouch. So first, the daily contests. So, and I hope you guys weren't like me and accidentally left some stellars in your inventory and you missed out on the 4th Diamond Dragonite, because that's what I did. I have like some Empowered Gems in my stash, as well as a bunch of stellars and stuff that I was just moving around, and I forgot to put them on my classes before the patch, so I missed out on the Diamond Dragonite this week. But just to give a estimation on how many you will obtain per week, if you are an endgame player, you will be receiving 4 per week. If you are a mid-game player, meaning you have like classes around let's say like 10 to 16k, that's usually like a low threshold. If you're like a lower level player, around there, you'll be receiving 3 per day. If you're a new player, probably going to be receiving 1 to 2 a day. And then if you are a crazy person that just either gets a bunch of donations, or you spend a lot of flux on stellars and gems and stuff, you'll be getting the 5th one, which, as you can see, only 4 people are crazy enough to have that so far. Which is a lot more than last time, because last time it was literally only 1 person. So that thing quadrupled once the patch went out. So I will probably not be getting this, because I don't care enough to level up that many gems, even though I have like literally an entire stash page full of each gem dust. Like, I have 1 for red, 1 for yellow, 1 for blue, so I could probably do it. I just don't care to. So there you go. That is about the estimation that you'll receive. And then also for this... Or wait, we have to go over the Diamond Dragonite pouches. So the pouches are pretty cheap. I'm gonna be honest. I thought they're gonna be like 2 million flux each. They're pretty cheap for what they are. So these give you 10 Diamond Dragonites. Each pouch gives 10 Diamond Dragonites, and they're only 460k on the first day. So they're pretty cheap. I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, they're pretty expensive for a new player, but that's like being a mid-class citizen trying to buy a Lambo, you know? Like not to, I mean, obviously I'm a mid-class citizen, like, it was probably a wrong metaphor, but you know what I mean? Like, only the endgame players are going to get this, so I can already foresee the comments being like, 460k is not cheap, you crazy elitist. No, this isn't. If you think that I'm an elitist, then this isn't for you. This pouch is not for you. You should not be expecting this. But yeah, this is extremely cheap for what it gives, considering. Yeah, it's still like 20 million flux to craft an entire diamond dragon egg, but that's still cheaper than what I thought. I thought it was going to cost, 2 million per 10 shards or dragonites. So that's pretty awesome in my opinion, because I can get this done in a week for 1 diamond dragon egg. So within like a month or 2 months, I can get all 3 diamond dragon eggs, which would be awesome. I just need the motivation to actually play the game is all. So that's awesome. I like how cheap they are. It's probably because it's probably like a surge of people buying the packs and stuff, which we'll just go in. We'll continue on. For this week only, there is a new limited time objective. Complete 25 challenges. Each stage counts for 1 and earn 50 extra diamond dragonites. So everyone do this. Like they said, each stage counts for 1, so you get 3 ticks out of the 25 per challenge you do. So you can get this done in a day, because that's less than 10, which it's like 8 hours. So if you just log in once an hour for 8 hours, then you're good to go. So that's awesome. 50 extra diamond dragonite. That gets me even closer. That's like 5 million flux that you save right there. 5 million flux right there. So store, there is a new one-time purchasable diamond or dragonite mega pack on the store. This is a great deal for gem boxes, and then we threw in 100 diamond dragonite straight on top of that just because. And they are correct. Like I said about the spooky swag bag, this Dragonite Mega Pack is an extremely good deal. And you guys know me, I am the person that says be cautious with your money for Tryon, because they are usually out to scam you for your money. But this is like Radiant Pack as an example. This is an extremely valuable pack because not only are you getting more, like if you bought the $20 pack that comes with 5 empowered gem boxes, that gives you 3,250 credits and 5 empowered gem boxes. This is the same price. You get the 5 empowered gem boxes, so it's even there, but 100 gem booster boxes compared to 3,250 credits. 3,250 credits only gets you 72 boxes, so you're already getting more value out of the straight up pack that you would get if you just bought the $20 credit pack that had the 5 empowered gem boxes. You're getting 29 more gem booster boxes, so it's already more value there out of just straight up the pack. And then they just throw 100 diamond dragonite. That's 10 million flux right there. Right? That's 10 million, or is that 1 million? I don't know. That's 10 million flux, right? Yeah, that's 10 million flux right there that you get out of this. Or wait, no, that's only 5 million. I'm confused now. They're only 460k. They're not a million. I'm going back. I'm thinking that they're a million flux. They're only 460k, so that's like 5 million flux, but you still save 5 million flux. So this one is 2.5 million. This is 5 million. That's a lot of, like, you not only are you getting empowered gem boxes plus the gem booster boxes, which gives you more empowered gem boxes plus all the boosters you could ever need, you also get 5 million flux worth of diamond dragonite. This is an extremely valuable pack, guys. 5 million flux is worth way more than 20 bucks alone. So this is a very good pack. I'm picking this up. Obviously not on camera, but I am picking this pack up. Hands down, this is an extremely valuable pack, and I expect any end game player, if you're a new player, don't bother with this. The Essentials pack is your deal. This is the end game player only deal. So I like how they like split it up now. There's like a new player pack called the Essentials pack, voice crack, and then there's the end game player pack called the Diamond Dragonite pack. So that's awesome. I'm glad, because yeah, it could be considered a little bit pay to win, but I mean the amount of value, that's the thing that's different between like pay to win and like money for your, or value for your money. This is an extreme amount of value for how much money you spend. This isn't a Radiant pack. This isn't them stealing your money. This is them giving you more than what your money is worth, which is the Essentials pack. I love this. I like these packs. Like I told them with the Essentials pack, if they do these type of packs, I will promote these packs for them. This is what I'm doing, because I'm picking this up. So next up, there is now an option to purchase 33 Greater Dragon Caches at once with a bonus Diamond Dragonite Pouch. So this is the opposite. This pack is not worth going out of your way for. So this is 7,500 credits for 33 Greater Dragon caches plus the 10 Diamond Dragonites. So this is $40 for this. Yeah, that's a lot of flux. But that's all it is. This is just a lot of flux for a lot of money. So this is $40. I would not recommend buying the $50 pack to buy this pack. Like, this shouldn't be what you're buying credits for, if that makes sense. You should only get this pack. It is valuable, but you should only get this pack, in my opinion, if you already have these 7,500 credits for whatever reason. Maybe you made a dungeon, or maybe you made an item in the game and you have the credits. Then this pack is worth if you have that. Plus, you know, the starter credits that you get from Mastery, and if you could accumulate all of that together, then this pack will be worth it, sure. But I would not recommend spending $40, going out of your way to spend $40 to buy this pack with the intention of buying this pack with your money, because I would not say that this is as valuable as this pack. This is a one-time only deal, but it's $40 for 10 Diamond Dragonites versus 500k. Like, you can earn 500k a lot faster than you can earn $40, I would assume, if your minimum wage is like $10 per hour. That's 4 hours worth of work. I can make 500k in an hour. I can make 1 million flux in an hour. So it's not a good deal. That's obviously based off of flipping very expensive items, by the way. But that's what I'm saying. Like, at least in my position, I can make way more flux per hour than I can with dollar per hour for this value. So that's just my take on it. Obviously, you also get I almost cussed there. You also get a lot of Greater Dragon caches, which also add to the value. So I guess that's up to you. I would not recommend it though. Just my take on it. It's just too expensive, man. It's just too expensive. $40. I don't know if I would do that. Moving on, the Spooky Swag bag has arrived to set the tone for Halloween. He did talk about the Halloween pack twice, but whatever. So basically the Halloween pack, it comes with the diamond, or the new dragon, the Halloween dragon, straight up, and all the costumes. So community created content, new Jurassic Jungle lair from Chronozilla. So Chronozilla has been mentioning for a while how she has been trying to get a lair added for a long time, because that's one of the few items she is missing, is the construction hat. So congratulations, Chronozilla, for finally achieving that. And I'm just gonna say this: if it's a 30 swarm dungeon, I am disowning you. I will never talk to you again. If it's a 30 swarm layer, I'm just saying, let's not do that. So, new Jurassic Jungle dungeon from Evil Magician, new Shadows Eve Jurassic Jungle from Stedham's, new Jurassic Jungle dungeon from Screamheart, new Candoria dungeon from Avion, new Jurassic Jungle dungeon from Darkstyle NL, Chaos Chest loot coming throughout the Shadows Eve event. So this is basically just him saying this is what is coming out over the next 3 weeks, so that way we don't have to discuss it for the next 3 weeks, which is awesome. Avram, please do the patch notes. I know you're not the community guy, but this is like the most well-created patch notes I've ever read. And I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. So Hot Shot Chicago, slightly singed Skitterer. Hot Shot Chicago, we can see that one right there. Hot Shot Chicago's Accursed Arachnid, and I mess up his name all the time. I'm sorry, man. Ain't no Gomon. I mess up your name every time, man. I'm sorry. But Never-ending Necromancer, that is his mount right there. So additional updates. The clock tower in the City of Bone Shadow dungeon has been updated to make travel and NPC spawning less of a pain. So the clock tower, I'm assuming, is the one where you spiral up. And what they mean is the thing at the top where they would spawn. I know I do Shadow Tower carries every single week for 8 hours straight. Like, in my mind, this is so, like, I can tell instantly what this is talking about, but it's so hard to explain. So I'm not going to try to explain it. You guys, if you guys know, then you guys know. Challenges and objectives now show the name of the reward being earned. I thought they always did, but whatever. Rally Blade is now more likely to match you with an adventuring player and ignoring AFK one, so I'm assuming they just added an algorithm to where if the character is in /ZZZ mode, the automatic one or the manual one, whichever one comes first, whichever one applies to the character, you won't teleport to that person. So that's a very nice quality of life change. Next up is the charge-up attack used by the tribal humanoids in the Jurassic Jungle should now hit for much less. So I thought they did that last week, but maybe they're still doing too much damage, or they just didn't apply it last week. Pegasus wings are now less transparent. The welcome screen no longer displays your chaos factor. Check your character sheet or stats if you need to know. So yeah, they did remove it. I just noticed that too. You have to press C and then go to your stats, and then you can find chaos factor right there at the bottom. Starter classes are now limited to only the 8 most accessible classes. Class coins and other methods of acquiring classes work as normal. So I don't know why they did this, honestly. I liked how they changed it to where you could choose any class when you start the game, because I mean, it's Trove. No class is non-accessible, right? Besides maybe the Neon Ninja. Like, every class is easy to play, so I don't know why they would change it to the 8 most accessible classes. Like, what class? Like, that's 8. That means they removed 6 classes, right? 7 classes. They removed 7 classes from the starter screen. This means when you start the game, not class trials. This only means when you first start the game, you create your account and you are in the tutorial world. So, like, what did they remove? The Neon Ninja and the Chloromancer? That's the only 2 classes that aren't a right-click spam class or a number 1 spam class. Like, that's literally it. So, like, maybe Neon Ninja, Chloromancer, and Dino Tamer? I don't know. Boom Ranger is just a spam class. Tomb Raider's a spam class. Little Ash is a spam class. Revenant's a spam class. I just lost connection, but, you know, Dragonite's a spam. Like, all these classes are just spam classes. Maybe Gunslinger they removed too. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't make a new account to do this, but I don't know why they did this. This seems very weird. But we don't have to log off. Let's just continue talking. So, bug fixes. Kicking from the club rolls should now work correctly again. So, they finally fixed people being able to kick you from your own clubs, which is awesome. A relatively common crash involving using the mining laser has been fixed. Fixed Max Client being unable to play intro movies with multi-threading enabled. I know that was a very big issue. Slash zone restrict should now work correctly, so that's awesome. Hopefully that means that officers can now use slash zone restrict. Stellar Aura VFX now disappear when you die instead of floating around your tombstone. This is a very awesome addition. I know not a lot of people are going to care about this, but I like patches that do these little tiny quality of life changes, because it makes the game feel more polished and not like a beta, if that makes sense. So I like that update. Fixed projectile targeting in PvP. Iguana and Sarcosochus NPCs should now drop the correct trophies. And finally, fixed bug where shift plus mouse wheel didn't rotate blocks while in build mode. So that was a big patch. I was like losing breath at the end there, if you guys couldn't tell. But you know, a lot of good things added to the game. I love the packs that they added. These packs are actually worth your money, which is not something you can very commonly say or frequently say about Trion's packs, including like the $5 packs that they just recently added as well. Like, those were not worth at all. So this is awesome. I like these. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, and I will see you guys next time.